do birds always close to me, just like you? They want to be close to me. Namaste. This is a new song I've been singing to Snoopy. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Boo, 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 boo. Stone Cold Sober, so don't even play. You okay, baby? You okay? Okay. Hey, one person in the house. Guys, I'm so sorry. I was supposed to come earlier. It's okay. Everything's chill. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That's when I decide. No, you know, it was a weird night because I was watching a show and they talked about a fortune teller. Of course, it was a murder show. And they talked about a fortune teller. And I was like, oh, I gotta friggin' watch this. So it kept on getting later and later. And then my phone went dead. My phone needed to be looped up. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, DC. How you doing, DC? I'm sorry that it took me so long. Is it 3 o'clock where you're at? Because it's 5 to 3 here in Texas. I'm so sorry. I need a stand. I need to put my stand. Anyways, I know my dogs aren't gonna like that I'm walking away. They're very, well, maybe they'll go to sleep. But anyhow, let me get into the dining room. Let me get a drink. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want water. I have 2 things of water. I'm sick of water. Let's see. I only have not too many good things in there. Just need to calm my nerves down. Alright, maybe I'll pour myself something. Jesus juice. Okay. How's everybody doing? I'm so sorry it's late. It's just whatever tonight. The energy is weird. Hold up a second, hold up. Does anybody know that song? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Now, see, when I get a song in my mind, I get stuck on it. It's very stuck on it. And I did a mistake. Remember I showed you guys this painting that I'm doing called, I think, Pretty in Pink or Pink Angels, Pretty in Pink. I forget what I named things. I erased that video by accident. It was only 4 minutes. So now I have to do it over again. But here it is. Okay. So I'll deal with that another time. Oh, do not look at this wretched mess. Do not look. Do not look at this wretched mess. It's okay. Pretty soon I won't have room for me at this table because I have so many projects that I want to do. Sorry for the big face, but that's my face. Let's see. Yes, Karen Carpenter. Thank you. Thank you, Doreen. Karen Carpenter. E. Olson, you don't know that song? You're probably young. It's a 1970s song, I believe. Shout out to my sister. Do I know you, sister? Sharon? Okay. I don't usually do shout outs unless it's somebody's birthday. Yeah, so basically, yes, you're 60 years old like me. I'm going to be 61 soon. Cheers. Anyhow, oh, that definitely went bad. That doesn't taste good. But you'll see, I'll drink it. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay. For some reason, I found these in a place they shouldn't have been, on a table in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna pull a couple of these, if you don't mind. And then I'm probably gonna read something. Because on TikTok, and then I put it over to, oh, my face is too big even for me. On TikTok, I put it over, what over? A thing of poems. That's a little bit better. It's long. Okay. Anyhow, so I read some of my poems and my writings. Some of it's not even poems, it's just like writings. Streams of consciousness, like James Joyce. And James Joyce said that don't worry about punctuation when you're writing. Don't worry about capitalization and periods and explanation points and semicolons. Just let it all out. Don't worry about spelling. Just let it out. And a lot of his books that he wrote, like Ulysses and The Artist, Portrait of an Artist. See? You girl knows. Because I did my master's on him. And also my favorite poet, Dorothy Parker. I don't know if anybody knows her, but Dorothy Parker is my favorite poet and writer, and also James Joyce. And also, I wanted to go to Limerick when I went to Ireland, but you just can't get everything in. My son tried to, set everything up, but anyhow, I was happy to go to Dublin, and it was a beautiful, beautiful trip. But Frank McCourt is a writer from Limerick, Ireland, and he moved to New York when I think he was 17, and he became a teacher and worked on Staten Island. And so, of course, I read his books, and I was always up to date on him. Anyway, Jailbreak. Somebody knows. Jailbreak 1974. You know Dorothy Parker? Let me know. English or Spanish? What's English or Spanish? He was 20? Who was 20? Okay, so if some people are new to my channel, I don't even think I have any um, moderators here. Okay, so it's slim pickings on moderators. So anyhow, I'm the moderator. So we are a beautiful channel. We are very loving and full of friendship. So we don't do anything perverted or off color. And we are very endearing to each other and respectful. And if you are not, then I just block you. Okay, so please be nice. Okay, so I can concentrate. And please like and subscribe. Thank you, Yunny. Please like and subscribe because I found out that like only 61% of people were subscribed. But then on another day I checked and it was like, it went up to 80%. So I was like, wow, I shouldn't have yelled at the Mystic Brady Bunch for not subscribing. But yeah, I'm not monetized. I don't intend to on getting monetized. I do accept if anybody likes to give a donation. I have PayPal, but I don't even know how to put it up there. But I don't want to work for the man or the woman. I want to work for this woman. So I don't monetize, and I've been around since 2019. I'm also on TikTok, I said. I'm also on TikTok as Katrina Brady 77. In case you want to jump over there, see my work over there. It's much shorter over there and like kind of fun, silly, mega silly stuff over there. Anyway. Tick-tock, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. One day I'm gonna do a video about music that I love, like Bob Marley, Billy Idol, Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Etta James. There's so many. Amy Winehouse, um, Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Michael Jackson, Madonna. Okay. I still dance to Madonna and Cyndi Lauper. They're still around. Okay, so this is my name. It's probably backwards, but this is my name on TikTok, Katrina Brady 77. But my forte, my love, my passion is really on YouTube. So I got a strike. Anybody who knows anything about strikes, I'm scared because it said I got a whole bunch of copyright claims throughout the years. And then I didn't know this, but once you get 50, I don't know how many I got, but once you get 50, you could get your whole channel taken down. So I was scared about that and I did cry. And then I said, you know what? Let me give it to God. I've done thousands of videos. You guys, Doreen probably knows. Let's see, Etta James, Jailbreak, my favorite song from Bon Scott, AC/DC, and of course, from the books that you read were awesome. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on because it's hard to see. Sorry, I look like a nerd. Okay, take my hair down because I'm narcissistic and I care about how I look. Okay, hi tea berries, you made it to this channel. How are you? Namaste. Namaste, everybody coming in. My Zen zebras, my Murray mermaid. Maybe you resonate with a Murray mermaid, meaning that you love to be around the water. You love to be in the bathtub or the shower or the pool or the ocean. Or maybe you're a merman and you love to be in the water as well. and you're happy with the water. Or maybe you're a namaste ninja where you like to be alone to think out little plots and work for the good of mankind and womankind. And or maybe you are a Bella butterfly and you like to have your freedom and be beautiful and fly all around. And you used to be a caterpillar, but then you got your wings. Maybe you want to be what am I missing, guys? Unique unicorn. Unique unicorn. Okay. That's what makes up the Brady Bunch, the Mystic Brady Bunch. All those things. We do readings, we talk about healing art, we talk about healing, we talk about chakras, we talk about cases. A lot of time was spent on doing Gypsy Rose Blanchard. If you're interested, let me know because I'm all over that. I'm all over that. Okay, I'm from New York, but now I'm living in Texas. Okay, but my home is really New York, but now I'm in Texas. Feel me? Okay. You can't get the New York out of there. All right. You can't get the New York out of here. Okay. You could try. It's not going to happen. Okay. I'm not accepted really by anybody in Texas. I have 0 friends. Okay. Like I just want a friend that I can be a neighbor with and have a cup of coffee with, a slice of pizza, go for a drink, right? Or barbecue. Come over to my house while I'm having a barbecue and have a pool. That hasn't happened yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I go back to New York and visit a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask my angels and your angels if there's anything special that you guys need to know collectively. Please and thank you. Anything that my sassy subs need to know? My merry mermaids, my merry mermen, my Bella butterflies, my unique unicorns, my namaste ninjas, my dream catchers, dear God and angels, archangels too. Okay, Mary. The name Mary keeps coming up all day. And then I heard it was Mary of the Assumption, some religious. I grew up Catholic, but I don't follow. I didn't go to Catholic school, went to public school. So something happened today with Mary, Mother Mary, if you know who I'm talking about. Or it could be somebody that you know that her name, first name or last name is Mary, or first name or middle name is Mary. Okay, what is that message that Mary wants to help somebody out there? Please and thank you. Okay. Is it? I'm trying to find it. There it is. Praying for my friend's grandson. He got hurt when he was camping. His name is Luke. Prayers up for Luke. And I think he'll have a very good recovery. I think he just needs 1 more week of rest. Don't let him start school until he feels better. And so Luke, may all the angels and all of God's energy focus on you so that you could heal. In Jesus' name, amen. Then we have my friend's dog and my dog. My friend Bayo, her dog named Ava. She has a bad sore on her arm. And also Casper's been limping. So this is for Luke. May he get better. And Ava, Miss Ava, may her paw get better. And Casper spirit. And his back leg hurts. His hip goes out because he's a big dog and he jumps off the couch. And I think that's what his problem is. When he jumps off the couch. This is going out, so I'm going to have a problem with this pretty soon. Yeah, every once in a while, if you could look up at the chat, there's 20 people in the chat. Now it went down to 16. Could you please hit that button that you like it, share it? Let's get the energy out there for Mystic Brady. Thank you, please, and thank you. Ah, that's sour, but I keep on drinking it. Okay, so just one more shuffle. I'm not doing a lot of cards, I'm just doing a general. They said, my guides, my head said, you need to tell them. I need to tell you a message. From people who are on Earth, they said no. People that are up there. Okay, I'm hearing Cindy, so I hear two women's names. I hear Mary and I hear Cindy. I do hear a male name, but it's like, to me, it sounds like it sounds like either a last name or a nickname, but it's like this: Palpapo, Pal-apo. There's a lot of P's in there. Pal-apo. Starts with a P. A-L-P-L-O. Pal-apo? I don't know. Let me know if that's a last name somebody knows. Okay. What messages does my collective need to know from you guys? Please and thank you. Please let the angels come through. Let me know. Okay. Thank you. Guess I just do 3. Okay. Notice the signs. Yes, the sign you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs from your path to remind you that your loved ones are never alone. So if you're finding feathers, you're finding coins, like out of the blue, that's your loved ones saying to you, I love you. I'm still here watching over you. So stop dropping those tears thinking nobody's with you anymore because they're in heaven. No, they're still with you. They know about every hair on your head. They know about all the bad haircuts you're doing on your bangs. If you're like me, doing bad haircuts on the bangs. Okay? So they want you to know that. They know everything about you. I'm going to actually switch these glasses with the stronger ones, okay? So just give me a second. Hi there. Hi there. If you have a question, think of it. You can even write it down. I'll try. I always try. That's my writing. I'll put that there. What did Mary say? Mary said, take care of the family. Take care of husbands and the family. Babies, kids, husbands. That's what Mary said. Don't worry about your own needs, worry about your family. That's what she said. Thank you, Mary. I have Mary right here. She's for sale too. Yeah, that's Mother Mary. She's on sale, so if you're interested, let me know. Don't be afraid. It's not heavy duty prices, they're very fair. Okay, so, all right, yeah, I need the burn, but he's gonna complain soon. He is, because he says it goes right through the wall and then he can't breathe. But I need it when I'm doing the reading, you know? Okay, so we did one card, we did two. Here's the second card, and it says joy. It says joy is the highest energy of all. In the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. And check out what she's doing on that dolphin. Just having a greatest time on that dolphin. So that you might be like, oh, Katrina, these cards aren't for me because clearly I can't do this. I can't do all these things. And God's saying, and Mother Mary is saying, yes, you can start manifesting in that way. Start thinking about what you want to do. Just 5 things, write it down. And write it down like as if you already got it. So happy and grateful I'm working in a place that they appreciate me and pay me lots of money, more than enough money to pay my bills and have leftover money to do what I want, to save up for a house. Okay, so positive affirmations you're making. Okay, did I miss anything? Jailbreak is my favorite song from Bon Scott. AC/DC, Course from Books I read. Awesome. Feel the energy. Feel the energy. Jailbreak, do you know the Big Bopper? If you know the Big Bopper, I don't know the Big Bopper. Thank you. Namaste. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is for the last two cards. I already read this one, right? Notice the signs. The next card is coming up. Yeah, I already read you the sign card. So that's coins. You'll see coins. You'll see butterflies. You might see dragonflies. You might see potato chips that are in the shape of a heart, cookies in the shape of a heart, a rock in the shape of a heart. That's what my father used to send to me. And it's really cool. So just have your eyes open for the signs. Okay. So then the last card we got was focus on your service. Focus on service. Okay, and it says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream of consciousness feeds you everything that you need Put your center focus upon staying. I need better glasses over here. In the stream of giving and receiving and everything and all that you do. So, in other words, I'm thinking, what is it meaning? It's saying that your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. So you're constantly helping people, constantly assisting people, okay? And you will be in the state of bliss. You're not necessarily rich when you do that, but you don't have to be, because you just have to be wanting to be in that state of bliss of helping and serving, service, giving of yourself. There's energy right here, and it was cutting off the smoke, made the smoke go high. I like the smoke to stay in front of me so I could get it. This is Palo Santo, so it's not a big deal. Clears out anything that was negative. Anything that was negative. Ow, that's hot. Ow, just burnt my nail. My nails are new. Okay, we don't want to burn the old nail because the nails are new. Okay. Sometimes I write on here like success, friendship, love, marriage. Like people call me and they say, I really want to get married, but I don't see anybody. So I'll mark it up. Friendship, love, peacefulness, things that you need in a soulmate. Okay. That was too short of a burn. Okay. And then one more time, I'm going to shuffle this one deck. One more message from the angels. Okay. See only love. I did a painting like this one too. Anybody remember that painting? Somebody in Australia bought it. That's when I used to sell to Australia. Hey, Australia, you in the house? Hey, England, when are you going to buy something? When are you going to buy some art? England. Come on, my family was from England. I'm part English, British, and part Irish. Okay, so buy some healing art back there. It's not that expensive. I keep everything low. Oh, nice. Nice burn. Okay, so what she says is, she says, see only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolve, focus upon love, and underlying every situation brings amount of healing and undreamed of ways. So, little girl missing, I was on the case. She lived in past Australia, right? I can't think of where it was now. I think it starts with an N. But anyhow, she was living over there, and the stepfather killed her. She was 9 years old, getting ready for 4th grade. And I had this, I made a copy of it, and I canvassed her onto the cards. Came out nice, but it was sad because she would talk to me. She did talk to me. She didn't say good things to me. She didn't feel safe with her mother either. Okay, so keep your daughters safe. Keep your baby girls safe. Keep your baby boys safe too. Okay. Everybody hear what I'm saying? Or am I too low? can hear what I'm saying? I hope you can hear what I'm saying. Am I too low? Catholic school on Long. You were raised devout on Catholic school on Long Island? WSU, Mom? You're back. I thought you were from Washington, but you were raised on Catholic school. Okay, so this is a question. Think of your question. This is a question. What do you want to know the answer to? Like a yes or a no answer? What do you want advice on? Think of it. This would be for somebody in heaven to answer you. You love sage and Palo Santo. The smoke affects your asthma. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. Use it in spray form. Yes, use it in spray form. People used to give it to me in spray form for my car. But I have to be a rebel. You know me. Gotta be a rebel. So I always use these sticks. Right then. People give me a number from 1 to 10. It can't be 1 and it can't be 10. Okay, give me a number from 1 to 10. You say 2? Okay. Okay. I need more numbers. Hello, I don't know that song. Oh my God, you're so good. The poems are beautiful. Thank you, Doreen. You ain't seen nothing yet. Somebody's calling me gay. Okay, yeah, I am gay a little bit. Okay, because silly. Gay means silly. Okay, what numbers? Put in some numbers, guys. You can't use 1 or 10 or 2. 1 to 10, but don't use 1, 2, or 10. Somebody write some numbers. Okay, you can use 1. Okay, 2. Okay, I need some more. Anybody thinking of question? Think of numbers 1 to 10, 4 to 10, 3 to 10. Dolphin is my animal. My mother is Mary. All right. She's alive but far away, 2,000 miles. I'm sorry she's 2,000 miles, but at least she's alive. My mom is all the way in a million miles away in heaven for a long time. Yeah, don't give the Idaho 4 a break. I didn't do the book yet. And then I also have the Watts new book on the Watts. I didn't open it yet because Gypsy Rose. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say somebody out there is going to resonate with 3. Somebody out there is going to resonate with 4. Somebody out there is going to resonate with 5.
Somebody out there is going to resonate with 6. Somebody's going to resonate with 7. 8. Oh, that's interesting. I'll give you 2. And 9 and 10. Put those over here. 9, 10. Okay, I don't know how many people we have in the house, but that's 10 questions. Okay. Might resonate with you, might not. Okay. Who picked 1? Who picked 1? Number 1. And thought of a question. Okay. All right. So, what I got for you, and these are from the spirit guides in heaven, that be flexible, step out of your comfort zone, home, job, person, step out of those comfort zones. That's what the angels are telling you. Don't be so like regimented because God's trying to do something in your life, right? It's like, I feel like maybe you're not having the best time at your job and you want something that's fun and step out of your comfort zone, something you can't control, but you're going to like it. Okay. And then it says, leaving behind something that wasn't for your higher good. So you're leaving behind like a group of people that maybe they were getting into trouble and then you would get into trouble, or you're leaving behind a bunch of work that you really didn't understand, that was confusing for you. So you're going to be getting into something else and it's going to be so easy for you because you're meant to be in this new job. Okay? Some people might be jealous. Just roll with it. If they're jealous, just roll with it. Okay, whoever got number 2, was 2 is your favorite number? Okay. We have move to the USA or just take a trip. Okay, also it says East Coast. This is a message for East Coast. Maine, Mississippi. No, sorry. Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, Maryland, and Washington. What? What do you need to know? Be careful. I just see like people running around, people not packing the right thing because people stealing things. So be careful, East Coast in general. If it's just a trip, then just go on the trip and come home. But if it is somewhere where you live, okay, and I have family that lives in Jersey, I have family that lives in New York, okay? So I worry about them. I say, what's going on now? Yeah, they want you to take a trip or move. And they want you to go more East Coast. New York, Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, Maryland, Washington. I'm not lying. Saying East Coast, yo. East Coast. Be flexible, but keep your boundaries up. I will see you. Number 4, I think this is 4 or 5. If you resonated with 4 or 5, this says, I will see you living for everyone else's life. I see you living for everyone else's life. But what about yours? What about what you want to manifest? What about your own dreams and hopes and a job, college, second chances? They want you to go to college. They want you to go back, finish a training that you always wanted. It's not going to be as hard as you think. You know why? Because when something is your passion, something is like, you don't mind drawing this and collaging this and picking out the colors for that, because that's my passion. right? So don't be a sucker or not a doormat. Don't be a doormat. Don't be a sucker. Slavery is illegal. And these are people that are in your family that are older than you sometimes that might be telling you what to do. And you tell them, hey, slavery ended a long time ago, Chief. Okay? Your loved one sees you living for everyone else. But what about what you're trying to manifest? Your own dreams and hopes and job and college and second chances. So you got to do it. Next one, I think it's number 5. Are we up to 5? Okay. 6, 7. Okay. Who knows? Okay, so here for this wishes, thank you for taking such good care of me. Please take care of yourself. Do something fun for you. Do something nice for you. And that is from your loved one in heaven. It says, I sent you a butterfly and a lovely flower. Did you see them? Somebody out there, did you see that flower and a butterfly? Could have been not even outside. Could have been on TV. Could have been on your iPad or your phone. Well, so you see this butterfly and a flower. And you're like, wow, that's pretty. Okay, that's your loved one. I sent you a butterfly and a lovely flower, thanking you for taking such good care of me. Please take care of yourself. Do something fun or nice for you. Just pretend I'm doing it with you. So they want you to pamper yourself because they felt pampered by you. It's a beautiful thing. On the back it says, I sent you a butterfly or a flower. Whenever you see that butterfly or the flower or both, they want you. Think about what you need to do. Do you like to get your nails done? Do you like to get a massage? Do you like to go to the movies? Do you like to go out to a restaurant? Do you like to go sit at the bar? Do you like to go get supplies to make something artsy? Okay? Whatever it is, they want you to do it. Okay? Now, I don't know if we're on number 8, but it says, make nice. Please reach out to your other living parent or grandparent or sibling or cousin to bury the hatchet. I had to close my eyes for that one. Yeah, so reach out by letter, phone, email, old-fashioned mail, and reach out to them. Bury the hatchet. Please forgive and you will also be forgiven. Please forgive and you will also be forgiven. That was nice. And still think of your questions, guys. What are we up to? What number? 8? Are we up to 8? 8, 9, 10, or 7? Are we up to 7? JR 7. Okay, let's do JR. Okay. DC, Doreen Campbell, take time for yourself. Pick out something you want to do for you. Okay, now we're up to 7. Look around, 7. Look around at the people who are your family and friends and at your home and say and absorb it. I am grateful for what I have. I am grateful for who I have. Do it Do it. Do it. Okay. Okay, number 7, 8. 8. Those 8s out there, okay, that resonate with 8. Okay, I got Glen Cove, New York State, Tallahassee, West Virginia, Arkansas, North and South Raleigh. Both were good. South Carolina, Hawaii. Okay. So think about something that you wanted to go to, even if it was just a trip, even if it was just vacation. Think about where you wanted to go. Right, some people's animals and kids and grandkids are not feeling good, so I promised put them on my Palo Santo. Doesn't want to light. There it go. This is for Luke, Lisa Sarn's grandson that fell, and Ava. Ava is Connecticut, and Luke is Pennsylvania, and Ava is also should be on there. Should be Matthew. So I'm just gonna write Matthew's initials. Yeah, Matthew Root had a horrible he was selling cars, he was doing great, he was top salesman, and he had gone in the car with somebody, and the guy was driving, he probably shouldn't have been driving, and he smashed the car up, and he got, my friend's son, Matthew, went through the window, and he had concussion, and he was in like a coma state. He's home now, but still he's having horrible migraines, and he feels he can't do anything. So we're gonna have prayers up for Michael, not Michael, for Matthew, and anybody else needs it. Okay, so you're gonna have to think of Glen Cove, New York State, Tallahassee, West Virginia, Arkansas, North or South Raleigh, South Carolina, or Hawaii. They're all a learning experience, but just pick one. They said just pick one. Okay. And go there 2 weeks. Archangel Gabriel, do not give up on your dreams. Someone from your past is coming to tell you sweet things and apology. Be careful though. Do they mean it? Anybody in the house? Only 21? Okay. I'm not used to having that many people. Okay, and the last one is guess number 8 or 9 or 10. Okay. You were beautiful. You were the most beautiful infant baby. I had treasured the day that you were born. So somebody like a mom or dad is telling you they could not believe how beautiful you were when you were a baby. They treasured you the day you were born. Happy birthday. Okay. Did you guys like that read? Got quiet? Did you like the read? Get anything out of it? Let me know. Okay. Let me know. What are these? These are them too. Okay, one more. One more for the collective. So these are the cards that go to heaven. All right. So they go to heaven. So you might have prayed to somebody who went to heaven, and this came up. I wish I could hug you again. Ain't that the truth? What she said was, I love to visit your bedroom, kitchen, and car. What? Spirit, you've been visiting the kitchen, the car, and their bedroom? Yes, those three places are their favorites. Want you to cook more. It'll help you with memory. Want you to definitely cook more. Okay? Okay. Where's my little? Okay. And then this one is just these. Yeah, these aren't ones. What happened? Did you feel like you got your questions answered? Sort of? Kind of? Shangy girl. Mary came up. Mary came up in a reading a couple of days ago. She's your mother. Oh, okay, nice. I'll ask her what she wants to tell you. Let me get the other cards, okay? That was weird. That was really weird. The cards went their own way. What's your name? Who's related to Mary? I got the spring and then I failed hardcore. I screwed up and I'm not happy. I tried this spring. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Okay, there was somebody that was related to Mary. So I'm going to shuffle for you. If you know somebody named Mary in heaven, this could be for you. Angels, guides, and spirit guides, and guardian angels, can you tell us what angels want to say to Mary? What does Mary have to say to her person? She says, we were soulmates. Did you notice that we were soulmates? Nobody else gets along like we did. We got along like friends, not grandma and grandchild. We got along as friends. Okay. Thank you, Grandma. Mary, we support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. So are you involved in trying to get a healthier lifestyle? because they're involved. What they're saying is they're involved with that, helping you get a healthier lifestyle. Anything else? Okay, focus on the positives. Always focus on the positives. And there are so many. Look at this picture. Focus on the positives, and there are always so many positives. Seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. Seek professional help if you really need to. All will be well. It's when you avoid it. I could do it on my own. I could take care of it by myself. It's not going to work. Okay, let's see who's here still. T-Berries. I was raised devout Catholic on Long Island. Woo! 200 miles from me. Thank you. Hello, and Shirley watching from Australia. All right, Australia. I wanted to get Australia back because I want Australia and England to buy, and Ireland to buy my artwork. It's right back there and over there. Okay, and you'll love it, and you get a lot of nice things for free. Okay, WS Mom, Kim. I love it here now. I return often. Cool. I am wrong with the Idaho 4. Am I wrong? What did you say about the Idaho 4? I haven't done them in such a long time. What did you say? Don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. Don't rush into making those big decisions right now. Take your time. Seek professional help. I think I read that one already. Okay, 2 more. Let us buy your close your eyes. I'm sorry, let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. See, this guy wants to hold you close. He's a monkey. And they just cuddle. My dog feels like that shape. Okay, 1 more. You are ready a change of scenery. Explore. You are ready for a change of scenery and explore. I feel like somebody went on a honeymoon, but you didn't get to do the things that you wanted to do, so you got to set it up. Whether it's like in a hotel and you set up little things and just make it cutesy for your hubby and you. Yeah, don't wait for him to do it. He won't do it. Men aren't good at it. Okay, just get it going somehow. Okay, and these. Please reach out to one of your other living parents, or grandparents, or siblings, or cousins to bury the hatchet. Please forgive, and you shall be also forgiven. How do we do? We do okay? If you want a private reading, those are up on my website. Not a website, it's really just a channel. It should be on my community page. I usually put it there. It gives you the prices. The prices start at $60. Okay, and then they go up if you want a regular video. If you don't want anybody to be on the video, just you and me, then that goes up to a little bit steeper. But the cheapest is always just doing a video right on the internet, and I pop it up. If you really don't want your names out there, we just make up little nicknames for you. Healing artworks usually starts around 40, so that's not bad either. Okay, I'm gonna end by reading something to you. Okay, some of my memoir. Let's burn a little something first. Did you like that reading? Did anything resonate? I feel like nobody liked it, and I wasted my time for free. Okay. Yeah, if you want a private reading, you have to call my Gmail, which is katrina8.kb@gmail.com. And it should be pinned somewhere. I don't know if somebody can pin it. And once you email me, I can't get it right now. I'll just put it in the comments. Yeah, it's katrina8.kb@gmail.com. Hold on a second. 1 second. Okay. So 17, it was 24, then it went to 17. Okay, so guys, if you really want to ask me a question about the artwork, about a reading, okay, when I do psychic readings, I give you a reading, 5 decks of cards, okay, we talk a little bit beforehand where you tell me the people's names, or you could type it up for me in your email or your text, and you tell me the person who you want to contact, what was her name, what was his name. You don't tell me how he died. You just tell me when he died. Sometimes I like his birthday too. Okay. And you just need to talk to me about prices, and I'll explain everything to you. Prices are katrina8.kb@gmail.com. Sorry if it's sloppy. Katrina, Katrina 8 dot K and a B at gmail.com. I know it's backwards, okay? No. If you just want to give a PayPal payment or you just want to buy it straight, you could pay me through the PayPal and you could say, hey, I want a reading. A regular reading is $60. It's a video. If you don't want anybody to see that video, I have to push a certain button, so let me know. Or if you just want the video up, but you want me to change a couple of names, we talk about that in the email. And if you just want me to do regular phone reading, that's $170, I believe, because that takes the most out of me. Gives me so many migraines and stuff. I prefer doing the videos. Some people like to do a live video, okay, and that what I believe was $175, a live video. The reason why I don't love that is because other people can get energy. The energy can get mixed up. So I rather do a private $60 reading. Boom, bang, bang, you got it. Okay. So just text me on this or paypal.me/Katrina7. Katrina Brady 7. I know that's very sloppy. Let me show that again. PayPal.M lowercase e / Katrina Brady BRADY 7. Okay. And I do have a post office box, but I'm not gonna even go there because it's very late. And I think everybody's sleeping. Shout out to what? Why do you always want to do shout outs, Matthew? Matthew Garbage Man. You say Garbage Man? Jailbreak. Sage does work. Sage really does. God right hand man was Lucifer, a jealous angel. Yeah, Lucifer was jealous. That's why God said you can never come back. You're out. You are out. You're just trying to be in your ego. You're just trying to be, a bad person. You're not trying to help, Lucifer. You're just trying to do things for yourself. Right? With music, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Whereas the other angels, they wanted to be helpful to God. Okay. All right, so I'm going to close by reading you probably just one page or 2 pages of my memoir. And it is called At 151 Avenue. Okay, you can see it. You probably can't, but what happened to my drink? What happened to the drink you drank? Something happened. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. I started writing my memoir, but I didn't finish it. At 150 Wyman Avenue. Our house was the first house on the street next to the Allstate building and parking lot. When you turn off from the boulevard, you first see the Allstate building, and then quick right away, you can't miss the old Chinese-looking brown house on the corner of Wyman Avenue. Our house stood there for about 75 years, and it began the street as well as my childhood. I say it looks like Chinese because that's what my neighbor, Robin Erickson, always used to say when we walk home from school every day. And I might say that at first I took offense to it, but being an overly sensitive and not too cultured 8-year-old, she would say, "Hey, look, your house has 3 levels, just like a Chinese home, Kath." "What are you talking about, Robin?" "It does not. You're being a jerk." Now remember, this is the 1970s. Just because Chinese people lived in our house before doesn't mean that it's a Chinese house. I screeched at her, and Robin swallowed slowly and lowered her head and lowered her Liza Minnelli brown eyes to the rock-filled street and said that she would see me tomorrow. That Robin Erickson was such a Poindexter. She was forever doing her homework. She was the only child, and her mom was a nurse. Her dad was an architect. Her dad was an engineer. Sorry. Robin lived on the adjoining block called Sweetwater Street. True story. Even her street name seemed sweeter than my Wyman Avenue. How I envied her life, and she had the exact opposite of my life. She was the second tallest in her class, while I was the second shortest in mine. She stood upon her wiry, bony frame like a puppet or a skeleton. Her long bones were always getting broken. 2nd grade, broken arm. Robin Erickson falls off her beautiful swing set. 3rd grade, Robin Erickson sprains her wrist. Same arm as the last time. 6th grade, Robin has the mother of all breaks as she cracks her ankle bone and needs a full cast leg and 2 months off from school. I used to hope and pray for some sort of break, anything, for some attention, the kind of attention that you crave when you're the 6th and the last kid in the family and you feel like you can't make any kind of difference. But I never got that so-called break of my bones. As a matter of fact, my short body was too muscular and athletic to crack its structure. No such luck. Robin had also been the many materialistic items in a divorce. Robin also had the many materialistic items a divorced family of 7 can only yearn to have one day. She had her own huge toy-filled bedroom, complete with a 3-foot blackboard and updated children's encyclopedias that held information and pictures that showed us the examples of Chinese houses. Later, I found out from my mother that our big brown house, I'm only on page 3. I'll take this off. My mother's house did indeed resemble the Chinese-style homes with the triangle on top of the triangle shapes. So I thought of maybe apologizing to Robin for jumping down her throat so fast when she was merely stating a fact that she probably had gotten from her beautiful set of new encyclopedias. But I was too jealous to apologize. However, I did feel bad because I remembered how she always put her big brown puppy dog eyes down to the ground when confronted with a dispute of any kind. Robin Erickson was no fighter. She was a girl that had no brothers or sisters to call her stupid jerk, take up her space, eat her last yodel, punch her in the stomach, or make her number 6. Robin was number 1 in her family. It was sort of sad, though, because her whole life was planned out for her from the start. She was 7 years old when I was 8, and she was already talking about college. She was going to go to Rutgers University, and she was going to study engineering and become an architect. All of this at age 7. I didn't even know if I would pass the 4th grade, never mind college. I did envy how both her parents took her to so much trouble and interest in her life. Once Robin said to me that it probably wouldn't be so terrible if I died or one of my sisters or brother died, because my mom would have 5 other children left. But if she, Robin, were to die, that would be the worst, because then her mother and father didn't have any other children. And I mentioned this in passing to my mother while she was writing out her bills in her bedroom, and I was very surprised to her reaction. What did she say? That it wouldn't be as important if one of my children died? Well, let me call that Mrs. Erickson and give her a piece of my mind. All right, that's crazy talk, and I won't stand for it. No, Mom, I nervously said. It's no big deal. We were just talking. It doesn't matter. Please don't call Mrs. Erickson. Robin will get in trouble. And I also didn't want to come against, confrontation. Even back then, I couldn't do it. Even though Robin was 2 years younger than me, still couldn't do it. Okay? That's not the point, Kathleen. You have to understand that all of my 6 kids matter, just as much as her 1. And if one of you were to die, I wouldn't grieve any less than Mrs. Erickson. If she would have lost her only child. My mother then looked at me in her usual sad but sweet way, and calmly called up Mrs. Erickson. Hello, Mrs. Erickson? I never felt more important and special than that day that my mother proved that she loved all her 6 children in the same as Mrs. Erickson loved her 1. After that, I didn't care that Robin's mother counted out her bazooka bubblegum so that she would only get 1 a day, and I didn't mind that much when Mrs. Erickson would carefully cut Robin's peanut butter and jelly sandwich perfect shapes of 4 squares. Because even though my mother didn't navigate my every move, she thought I mattered. Yes, she did. She thought I mattered, even if I didn't become an architect at age 9. The way I like to remember Robin is how we used to walk and laugh together. The cackle of her voice still stays in my memory, and she was one of the few friends that I had who would put me on a pedestal because she thought I was kind of cool, sort of strong, and a little bit tough. Robin was one of those friends. She would say, "Brady, you are a capital S, strange, and a capital W, weird." And I'd come back with something like, "Yeah, I know I am weird, but you're Robin, the bobbin for apples." And she would break into an unorganized laughter that I knew was unearned. But who cares anyway if the laughter wasn't fairly earned by me? We both won in the end. The laughtee gets to have an ecstatic release of uh, and the employer of the laugh gets some positive attention. One sunny day when we walked down Wyman Avenue, Sweetwater together, Wyman Avenue to Sweetwater together, because here was Wyman Avenue and then here was Sweetwater. Okay. Our shadows made a lopsided letter M. With Robin on the left side of me, she was like a tall mountain, and I was a short but strong mountain. Together, we made a full letter M. That's how I remember Robin Erickson the most, walking down Sweetwater Street, looking at our shadows, and Robin chuckling at my silly comments. I could always count on Robin to be smiling at me and soon break into laughter, no matter how stupid my jokes. And they were stupid. They were mad stupid. But it's always good to have that one person that just laughs at you. They think you're so funny. Everyone should have a friend that doesn't ask what goes on inside your house. They're just glad to hang out with you outside. Everyone should have a friend like that, at least once in their life. They should be lucky to have a Robin Erickson. In our big brown house, we had many rooms. When you entered the house, you had to use the side door because the front door was boarded up from inside. And since I was about 4 years old, I think I was because the stairs to the front door were broken and my father never fixed them. The last time our mailman, Larry, who was usually cheerful, supporting a bright smile, calling us sweetheart, went up to the 3 wooden stairs to reach the mailbox, and his right foot went right through the stair. He wasn't that cheerful when he shouted, "These damn stairs are broken. When is your father going to fix them? I'm not climbing up them anymore. Here's your mail. Give it to your mother." Susan and I stood in the front yard watching the mailman, Larry, get angry and tried to think of an excuse. We tried to think of an excuse for our father, who never fixed much around the house. But this was our daddy, and we had to defend him. Even though everybody knew that Tom Brady drank too much to do much else than drink, work, and fight with my mother. Susan, who's a year older than me, was always quick in response. She, being the smart one, full of imagination and cleverness, said that it wasn't my father's fault that the stairs were broken because we have termites and they ate them up, all the wood from the insides. Susan looked confident in her statement, and she was telling the truth because we really did have termites that were eating away the stairs at the frame of our brown house. But Larry didn't care. 150 Wyman Avenue had already rubbed him the wrong way, so he just walked away, mumbling without smiling his sparkling smile, and without winking his blue eye at us. He just patted his spiky, crew-cut, sandy head as if to calm himself down, like this, and walked next to the door to 151. So he went to our neighbor's house, to Laurie Edwards' house. Susan and I looked at each other without worry in our stomachs because we knew that tomorrow Larry, the mailman, would smile again at us. And if we waited in our front yard, that he could avoid our stares. Yep, that's what we'll do, Susan said. Upon entering our side door, you would hear and see the Allstate building. The clamor and the colors of the cars became a confused comfort of all who entered the side door. Our dog Princess had her bed which was an old box with a blanket in it. She was usually the first to greet you. Princess thought she was one of the children because when we had her since she was only 3 weeks old, she was really too young to be taken from her mother. So she thought we were her only family. I often have thought that my mother gave the family strength and stability, while my father gave us ideals and animals. My father was always bringing home things that he got off his sanitation truck, like old toys and furniture, and yes, animals. That he would see them abandoned somewhere, and he was collecting the metal garbage cans. And my mother fought when he brought home each animal, but Daddy always won in the end. My mother was the one to take care of the bean messes and feedings. Before we had Princess, my father had brought home Prince. Prince was lost in Brooklyn when I was 4 years old. We had to visit our relatives, and Prince got loose, ran away down 35th Street. We always blamed our Uncle Bob for that because he was a dog hater and probably let go of Princess Leash on purpose. Daddy came home when I was still 4 years old with Princess. My mother screamed and yelled, "Oh no, oh no, that's it. You're bringing that puppy back to its mother. It's too young, and I'm not taking in another animal, Tom." My father pleaded and squinted his intoxicated blue eyes at her and said, "Aw, come on, Pat. Please just look at this little girl. Look at her pretty little pup face. Looks like she's a fire dog." No, my mother walked away, but my sisters, Christine, and who was 10, and Susan, 5, and me, 4, all stayed to gawk at the baby princess, from whom Christine named, who sat at the kitchen table with our somewhat giddy father and listened to the story. 16? Okay. Listen, Chris, you are the oldest of the 3 youngest, so you are in charge of this puppy, my father said. Okay, Chris? Christine was very excited to take on the responsibility, and she said, "Yes, Daddy, I will take care of Princess." Then my father told Christine to make the tea, that we were going to hear a story of Princess. The story of Princess had to be told. So he could take a dreary day in his dirty job as sanitation worker and turn it into an adventure. So we gathered at the kitchen table, which was really a picnic table with benches that we used outside in the summer, and we listened to Daddy. He put Princess on the table. Princess was only about 5 inches with a long black and brown circle around her eye and sports and black spots all over her white coat. Daddy began. "I was finishing my route when I heard something crying in the street near the garbage can. So I look closer and I see the mother and the dog with her pups. One of them had already died. The mother is sickly looking. So I turned around to the store and I buy a pound of liverwurst. And I take Princess because she was the weakest. And I give the mother some liverwurst just before I left. I finished up my shift and I took Princess in the tavern to show her how the boys have a beer. She was on the bar counter eating away at the ends of the cold cuts. Susan interjects, "Oh, Daddy, you didn't feed her beer, did you?" "No, Daddy, please." Daddy says, "No, of course not." Susan, "Not, of course not." Daddy explains, "She needs milk from a bottle, though." Christine finds one of our old baby bottles in the kitchen cabinet and begins to pour the milk into it. Princess still nibbles on the cold cuts in the middle of the kitchen, And then we all watch in amazement at her every precious move. My father says to be careful with her. As he goes to leave the kitchen without finishing his tea, he says, "Okay, you guys happy now? Be good or be gone. Daddy's very tired now. I'm going to lay down on the couch for a little while." The three of us remain in the kitchen watching and petting this little cutie, an addition to our brown house. My mother now comes out of her bedroom, which is really a porch, and which is right across from the side of the entrance. She looks at the dog and says, "Poor thing, now that bozo brings you here and brings you back." My mother didn't say, "I like her. I like the idea my father bringing home this mutt." My mother didn't like the idea of my father bringing home this mutt, as she called her, but she showed her compassion while making her a cozy box up and for completing with a ticking clock, similar to the mother's heartbeat. "Why does she need to sleep with that clock?" I asked my mother. "Because she needs to still be close to her mother's heartbeat, and that's her to stay and grow. Very important." "But mommy, you think Princess is sad because she misses her other mother?" "Does," I said. Almost fell asleep. Okay, so we finished on page 10, but what I'll do is I'll read page 10 again to refresh. Okay, to refresh everybody liking it so far? 17 in the house, that's not that many. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I did a card reading for the collective. I did some messages from heaven, and now I did some reading of my writings. Okay. And got mixed up at the end. Okay. Did you guys like that so far? It's my memoir. It's a true story. Yeah, we met through Pam. I think she got a channel back now. I saw that she's going live again. Okay. Alrighty. So, you prayed for the first time a few days ago. You often see you don't have verses being grateful for what you have. Yeah, be grateful for what you have, whatever it is. Like I put my cup around my Jesus cup somewhere and I can't find it. The whole time I'm sitting here, I need my Jesus juice. But anyhow, oh, you want to see some pictures? This is my nephew Sean. And me. Okay. This is my Patrick, my brother's son, Patrick. And one more thing, 16 in the house. This is one of my favorite pictures of me and Sean. I used to be skinny. Used to be skinny. Me and my daughter. Me and my daughter, Wildwood, New Jersey. See, that's my daughter, my Scorpio, and that's the Virgo. And this is my whole family. That's okay, from oldest to youngest, but she should have been here. Oldest is Patricia, then Tommy, then Karen, then Christine, then Susan, then me. So I was 17, she was probably 18, she was 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, Christine was 22 there, Karen was 17, 18, 19, 20, 27 there. She was probably 30, 27, 30, and he was probably 29 going on 30. Yeah, that's my family when we were all skinny. And I told you I was the skinniest, but now I'm the fattest and the shortest. I don't know how that happened. See? I might have that one blown up. We'll see what happens. Okay, unless there's any questions. Is there any questions, guys? Did you guys like that reading? Did it help anybody? Did anybody resonate? Would you like more of that, less of that, more readings, more reading of my writings, less readings of my writings? I have no idea what those snaps are, but they're concerning us. What snaps? Chaley, what snaps? 8-hour lifetime. My daughter received snaps that led to the discovery of 8-hour lifetime. It's not safe there. Could somebody explain that? Because I don't understand what that means. You're speaking of school. Okay, so I'm not sure what school has snaps. Okay, love you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me just do a closing prayer to bless you guys with love and light. Hope all the animals that are sick, including Ava and Casper Spirit, feel better. And I hope Matthew, my friend's son, his crown chakra gets better and heals. Head injury gets healed. And my friend Kim Magical gets better and feels better. Another friend has a dog that's very sick named Sophie. Tracy's dog named Sophie. Hope she gets better. In Jesus' name. Hope everybody is blessed with love and friendship, because that's what life is all about. If you don't have any money, well, if you have a friend, they can help you. Okay? Let's help each other. Okay. Love you guys.